Ubay from Tunisia.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
My question is, how do we deal with people that have their own interpretations of hadiths and Quran verses? I think they think that they don't need to follow a scholar. It's gonna...
Again, akhi, it's the same answer that I gave to Abu Rayyan. It's a very thin line between true Islam and hypocrisy. Someone who comes to you and says, oh, no, I know the Quran. I know the Sunnah. I don't need to ask any scholars. I get this a lot in counseling sessions. When a woman comes and complains that her husband is doing injustice and he doesn't do a lot of things in Sharia, and whenever she says to him, okay, if you and I have a dispute, you say right and I say left, we need someone to arbitrate, to judge, to rule, to tell us who's right and who's wrong. It's not my way or the highway. It can't be like this. So we need a scholar, a judge, an imam, and the guy refuses. He says, I know. What can you do with someone who's like this? Nothing. You cannot do anything because he's stubborn, he's defiant, he's not willing to listen to anyone else. So what can you do to someone when you show him the sun in broad daylight and he says, no, this might be a big spotlight. It's not the sun. Maybe it's this, maybe that. What can you do with such ignorant imbeciles? So anyone usually who comes to me and says, no, I don't care about what scholars say, I have this, I know the Quran, I challenge them in the Quran itself, just to prove to them how little they are, how negligible they are when it comes to the Quran they claim they abide by. And in 5 seconds, you will prove that they're ignorant imbeciles. They know nothing of the Quran. They don't even know the simplest verses of the Quran. وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبْ. They recite it every single day in their salat because this is the only surah they memorize. You ask them what does it means, they don't know. And you don't know what as-Samad, one of Allah's beautiful names, is. And you have the audacity to come and speak about general things and how to rule a country and halal and haram when you don't even know the basics of Quran, let alone the Sunnah, let alone of Aqidah, let alone of the fiqh. These guys are ignorant imbeciles. They are worthless. They have nothing. They have zero contribution to the community. Yet they think they are people of influence. What can you do with such imbeciles? Nothing. Just turn your back to them and flush them down the drain. Focus on something that's more important, akhi. You can lead a horse to the river. The horse would walk behind you willingly, obediently for 2 miles. Once you reach the river, if the horse doesn't want to drink, even if you bring 10 strong men, you cannot force the horse to drink. Likewise with these ignorant imbeciles. So move on. Life is too precious to waste on such people.